So, hello and welcome everyone to my very first review of a Bronx ranked game of a friend and follower of mine, RP. I'm very sorry, this is the very first time I'm doing this, so there will no be visuals, there will be no video effects or GIFs or anything. It's just going to be me live commenting. My voice is unfortunately still a little bit roughed up because I have been sick and it is not really my natural tone. So I just hope that this will work and this will work fine. So let's just hop straight away into the game. I will mostly focus on the laning phase, so we can see the video is 27 minutes long, but I will probably just analyze the first 10 minutes. And until then, like the first 10 minutes, we will probably end up at, I think 30 minutes of video, more or less. Okay, so let's hop into the game. RP, you're facing a Yone. Yone is a melee matchup. He has Doran's Blade. This means for us that we can easily poke him in the landing phase. You start a W, which is correct, which is the right way to do it. Please. Okay, so what you do right is we want to start pushing the wave in. Why do we want to start the wave to push? We want to reach level 2 before him. So let's start with that. You are the ranged one, he's the melee one. So whenever he walks up to farm, you want to punish him with auto attacks, W, auto attack. Okay, this is your bread and butter combo. RP, you always want to use this one. So you auto attack, you W, you auto attack. Why is this such a good combo? Because you will proc electrocute with it. Okay? You don't need anything else. You just need an auto attack, a W, and an auto attack, and you proc electrocute, which is a lot of damage on level 1 and will hurt him badly. And since you're ranged, you can use this advantage and punish him whenever he goes up to CS. So this is the first part. The second part is, why do you want the push? So if 7 minions die, you will reach the next level. Okay? So right now you're level 1. And it is incredibly powerful to reach level 2 before the other one, before your lane opponent. Because not only do you get another ability, right? You could use Charm or you could use Q on top of your W, but you also get stats. So magic resistance, armor, life, you get attack damage, and so on. And these things are worth, depends on the level, between 400 gold and 800 gold, okay? So you have to imagine that an Ahri level 2 fighting a Yone level 1 is as if you backported and you bought items for 800 gold. This is insane. This is such an insane power spike, so you always want to make sure to reach level 2 before the Yone. How do you do that? You kill his minions faster than he can kill yours. And since you're ranged, whenever he tries to contest it, you're just gonna punish him. Auto attack, W, auto attack. Okay? And during the time he's back and you can last hit these minions, you will just auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, auto push the whole time so you reach level 2 first. Okay? So right now we have the big problem that he's, yes, remember, auto attack, W, auto attack. Excuse me, sorry. So right now we have the problem that he's going to reach level 2 first. So it's a very dangerous window for you right now. So we see on your side there are a lot of minions left. On his side, there are only 6 left. So of the new wave, the old wave is all dead already. So if he just last hits this one minion, he's going to be level 2. If he was a good player, he would directly engage you and kill you at level 2 if you're too close, okay? So you have to respect it and stand around here or here and farm very safely from up there because he's going to reach level 2 first. So let's see what happens. He attacks the minion. You want this? Look. And now we are in a very bad spot. I think he's level 2, right? Yeah. He's level 2. You're level 1. If he was a good Yone, now he would W you. Okay? Or whatever he skilled second, I don't know. W or E. The stash, you know, or the shield. He can go close and he can hurt and attack you and you cannot do anything about it. You can just W and hope to walk away. But until you walk all the way back to your turret, he's gonna hurt you until here. So this is a very, very, very bad position to be in. So you have to really respect the level up. Don't forget, a level up is 6 minions of one wave plus 1 minion of the next wave, okay? And then you will reach the next level. At least for level 2. Later, you need more minions, but at the beginning, it's like 7 minions, okay? So you W, don't forget to auto-attack. It's very, very important to auto-attack as Ahri. A lot of people think she's just based on abilities, but a lot of her damage and her combos is based on her auto-attacks. Okay, so with Yone, there's one very important thing you have to keep in mind. This doesn't matter if you miss a last hit. It always happens to me too, RP. Okay, so let's see. This is good. This was a good poke. Okay, you would proc electrocute here. Yes, very nice. So you procced electrocute. Look, the damage you deal. Okay? There's just one little thing you did wrong. Or not wrong, but you could have done better, you know? So let's go back to the situation. I will show you. You did very well, so you procced 3 abilities on him. But you know that Yone has this ability. Sorry. I'm so sorry. You know that Yone has this ability where he gets a shield. So you do not want to trade with him. This means you do not want to poke him, or you do not want to attack him when he has the shield, because it will reduce your damage. So you want to bait it out first, make him use it. So the shield is also like this dash, right? He's going to slice with a sword in front of him. He gets the shield and then he does the whoosh, like this here. And so what you want to do is just to bait in, bait out, bait in, bait out, bait in. You want to walk like close to it and then out, close to it and then out, close to it, so that he tries to hit you with it. Okay? And then his shield is out, and then you can attack him. Because look, now what is happening? Last acting. No. Now you can see he's clearly trying to hit you with it. He fails, but look, now he gets the shield, okay? So you dealt all this damage on the way to go. But on the way back, you dealt 0 damage. Because there was his shield to protect him from the backcoming Q. And this is a bit sad. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong, this is very, very, very high level what I'm explaining you. But I think it's good to know. So you want to wait out his cooldowns, like his W, right? So he plays it, nice, electrocute. So good trade. And if you played around his shield, you would have gotten him until here, which is already quite some damage, right? Okay. So with Yone, there's one thing we really, really, really have to respect. And I said this in the last video, is his second Q, or his third Q, not the second. So Q is when he slices with his sword, right? He does like he pinches with his sword in this direction, like this. If he does it 2 times, he gets a wind around him, a whirlwind. And this whirlwind is very dangerous. Why? Because he can dash and knock you up. So you have to play around this. You have to respect it. You have 2 options. Either you stay far away, so he cannot even hit you with it, or you stand in a range where he can barely hit you and you try to charm him when he goes in, okay? But since you don't have charm at the moment, you have Q and W, you have to play really respectful. You have to stand here now. Because if you stand here, he's just gonna EQ, and then you are going to take a lot of damage, and we don't want that. Okay, so whenever he has this thing up, this whirlwind, you walk away. So let's see. It's exactly what I said. He does this shadow form, and then he hits you with a knock-up, and that's a lot of damage for you. On top of that, what is very sad is that you miss your charm, but it's okay, it happens. Sorry. But even if you hit charm, you already took that damage, right? Like, you would have had the yellow bar, okay? But this is all you would have done. So look at this trade. This trade is absolutely terrible. You got 40% HP left, and he has almost everything up, like HP-wise. So this is a very, very bad trade. you have to pop now, of course, which you will do. And by the way, never, never be shy in using your potions. It doesn't help you if you have 50 gold of potions in your inventory and it is not on your health bar. You always want your life to be full because now you're in a kill range. The next time Yone has his abilities up with Ignite and Flash, he can just kill you. So you don't want this to happen, so you're just going to use both pots. Like one pot first and then the second. So this is, yeah, okay, you're using the pot. This is very good. Now you can punish him a bit because he has no abilities up, right? He might have his Q, but he does not have W or E. So you can just keep punishing him. Now, again, he has his Q up. You need to be very careful. You're way too close. I mean, you're under your turret, which is fine. So you could bait him in. But if he's a good Yone, he's gonna Q you. You will try to charm. He flashes your charm. He does his full combo with Ignite and you're dead. So this is very dangerous. Whenever this thing is up, you walk away. You walk here. Or you walk, no, here's too far, but you walk here. Okay? So that he has to walk around here or that he's just really under the turret. Because if he hits you here, if you're unlucky, the turret is not gonna hit him. So this is very dangerous. Be careful of this wind. And he hits you again. Why? Because you did not respect the range enough. Now you have to take the second pot. You're way too low and you will die. This is also very dangerous. Why? Like you're at level 3 and low life and he have 4 caster minions shooting at you. So let's check how much HP you have, okay? Before you tank. And then let's check at how much HP you have after you tank. So this was maybe a bit too far. We will rewatch the situation. Way too close. Especially you don't have your Q up, you know? Like if you want to trade with him, then you need your Q, but you just use it on the wave, so you have to stay way further behind, right? Okay. So now you have 400 HP, okay? And now you decide to tank these minions. Let's see. $120 HP. You lost 120 HP from tanking these minions. I get why you did it, because you didn't want them to go into turrets and then lose them. But if Yone, again, if Yone was a good player, he could have killed you here. You lost a lot of life. Now you got the level up. But if you didn't tank the minions, you would not have 400 HP, but 520 HP now, which is much, much more comfortable. You know, you would be around here. So try not to tank caster minions in the early game. Like later when you level 7, 8, no problem. But before that, it's very, very dangerous because they deal a lot of damage, okay? So that's that. So you see, it was his first Q. It's going to be the second one. Second Q. For you, there's only one way now. It's in this direction. Only in this direction. Don't go towards him. You're lucky that you hit charm, or not lucky. It was a good charm. It was a good charm. I'm coughing a lot. It was a very good charm. The problem is, if he ignites you here and lands one more auto attack on you, you're dead. So it was really, really, really risky. And he's not a good player. He could have killed you there, even though you charmed him. He could have flashed auto, and then E back, because he still has his ability up, right? He could have just flashed into your face and then auto attack you to death. So the reason you live is because he played it bad. So now, at the very latest now, is the moment for you to TP back, to backport. Like you walk here, and you backport. And then you TP back to lane, full life and full mana. Else you will die. As we can see, this is a very awkward situation because the wave is pushing into you. Yes. The flash was very unlucky, but this happens even to the best. Don't worry. Okay, but now you have the advantage of having a TP. I will not talk about wave control at all in this, because it's very complicated and a lot of things to... It would just make the game way too long. But yeah, so let's not talk about this. Okay, you TP'd, which is good. There was a bug which doesn't show that you TP. Nice. So now, RP, and the thing is, you think Yone is stronger than you. Because Yone just killed you, right? So he has 1 kill. And you just died. The thing is, though, that you are much stronger than him now. Why? Because you TP'd back to lane, and he wasn't back yet. He helped his jungler against Trundle. So he couldn't buy. He still has Doran's Blade, and you already have an amplifying tome. Which means that you are much, much stronger than him, and that you are the mommy now, okay? And you are going to punish him in lane. It's his mistake. He's still here, he's half-life. You can just trade with him. You cannot lose, you cannot lose. Even if he hits everything on you, you win. So you're very scared there because you don't know this, of course, but you have been back and buying and he hasn't. So he's basically just like before. Look, look, look. Even better? Look, you only hit your Q, okay? You only hit your Q. You miss W and E. But look how much damage, like, he cannot win. He cannot win. If you hit E and W, he's dead. He's dead. So you are in control of the lane now. And now is your time to push in the wave, Q the wave properly, and then push it into the turret. So you always want to use your W when minions are low, like here, okay? Because this is too low. This is like auto attack. But if minions are low, you want to use your W because your W executes low life minions, which means it deals more damage against low life minions, okay? So never use your W on like full life or half life casters or minions. This is a waste of mana. What you can do is you put yourself into a straight line and then you Q all the minions. You want to hit all the minions with your Q, because this is how you efficiently push a wave. So you hit all your minions with your Q, and then you W the low ones, mostly the caster minions, okay? So then you go walk up here, and then you press W, and then all the 3 caster minions die. This is how you usually want to do it. Because now Yone is missed, right? So Yone is missed, so you want to push this wave quickly and be able to roam, or here again, okay, the W was good this time because you used the W to last hit the cannon, so this was good. But the Q, like you were standing, I don't know, here and Q'd like that, try to get all of them, okay? So you stand here, you Q beautiful and get all of them. So you want to do the maximum damage for your mana, right? Because if you use 75 mana, I think it costs the Q. If you use 75 mana just for one minion, this is going to be very, very expensive. So you want to hit as many minions as possible with your Q. So you will stand here. Here are the 3 melee minions. Here are the 3 caster minions. You want to hit all 3 of them in one line. So now you're rotating, which is fine. I mean, you cannot do anything. Bot is nothing. Top is nothing happening. It's already warded, but it's good that you disappear from the map. This puts always pressure, because if Yone was good, he would directly ping Ahri is missing, right? And this would maybe put pressure on his jungler, because his jungler is at Tickens or red buff, and then he would be like, oh my god, Ahri is coming for me. Or the bot lane will suddenly play safe, even if they wanted to go in. Or the top lane is going to go back and stop harassing the Varus because they think, oh, Ahri is coming. Okay? So it's always good to, if you have nothing to do, to just disappear from the lane. Because then the enemy thinks, oh, where's Ahri? Question mark, question mark, question mark. So this is always good. Now you come back, which is also good. Because you never want to miss on waves, right? Okay, here is exactly what I said before. Just wait 1 second longer and make sure you hit everyone, because this one you didn't hit, for example. You hit this, this, and this, but you didn't hit this. So your mana, your Q is not ideal, but you always want to play optimal, right? You always want to play it the best. Now about last hitting minions under the turrets. Here, this minion, you shouldn't touch it. Because to last hit melee minions under the turret, they need to be either half-life or full life. If they're full life, you need a turret shot, another turret shot, and then your auto attack to last hit it. If they're half-life, they need one turret shot and your auto attack. Now, if you damage it now, it will die to the turret. Okay, so look. You damage it, and now the turret shoots, and you lose it. Okay, so you want to do the other way around. First the turret shot, and then you attack it. For the caster minions, it's very important that you tank them here, because they will all die to the turret, because they are in a very awkward life. How do you want to take minions under turret? If they are full life, you want to auto-attack them, one turret shot, auto-attack. Okay? The same with them, with this one. Auto-attack from Ahri, turret shot, auto-attack from Ahri, and then you get it. Okay? And with the melee ones, turret shot, auto-attack from Ahri. Turret shot, auto-attack. Auto-attack, turret shot, auto-attack. Okay? For the caster ones. And for the cannon ones, it's 8 auto-attacks from the turret. 8 turret shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the 9th, it's you. And this is how you last hit minions under the turret. So this is why you have to make sure that, yeah, they will all die. This one you could have left. The turret would hit it once, help you basically, and then you can last hit it. Okay. So now, RP, what is happening again? We see he has his whirlwind, right? We need to be scared. And look, you hit your charm, the full combo with Q and W, and the turret shot hit. And you still lost the trade. Because you didn't respect his Q. If he doesn't hit his Q, you destroy him here. You destroy him. He can't do anything. So this one, again, is half-life. You can let it under turret. One turret shot, and your auto-attack, and it's fine. And these ones too, they are all full life. So what you're gonna do is auto-attack this, auto-attack this, auto-attack this. Let them go under the turret. The turret is gonna hit it, auto-attack. Hit it, auto-attack, hit it, auto-attack. And then you get all of them. So Yone is missed. We don't know where he is. Okay, you pinked it. It's very good. He's top side. So now the problem is it's very awkward for you because you have no mana. So you cannot really push out this wave. And what you should do is exact his backport and come back with items. I will not talk about the wave. It's horrible. The way you left the wave, because the wave is going to push to Yone, which means all your minions are going to die, and his minions are all going to live. So this is the worst you can ever do. But this is a very complicated topic, so don't mind it. I will do a guide about this one in the future. Okay? So... Yone unluckily pushes, right? So he pushed for you. So you will still receive farm. You see, all this farm would have died if Yone didn't push it. Nice, nice, nice. Now you tank them. Here you did really well, RP. Like, you walked here to just align your Q perfectly so it hits all of them. Very well done. This you always have to do like this. Yone's miss again. Again, you see your Q didn't hit them at all. So stand here, Q all of them. Very nice, beautiful. You see your W? You used first Q, and then when everything was low, you used W. And this is how to do it. Very well done. Good job. Okay, Yone is just randomly missing. Good trade. Very nice. So now you also know that his E and his W are out, right? He just used it, so you can be very, very aggressive on him. But you decide to roam, which is also fine. Okay. Okay. So, we see a Caitlyn doing dragon, but probably she's not alone. Probably there must be her jungler too, the Lee Sin, right? So the problem with Ahri's ultimate is, there's one big problem with it, which I don't like. It is that if you ult, you have to wait for the whole animation before you can charm. You know, if you use flash, you can charm and then flash, and then the charm will be overwritten by the flash. This is not the case with the ultimate. If you ultimate, you have to wait until the very end of the ultimate, and then comes the charm. And this is very slow. And what do you know from Caitlyn? You know for sure, okay, she could have flash. You don't know that, so you have to anticipate that she could have flash. But if she flashes your charm, that's fine, you know? Then it's okay. Then she just used flash, and it's a win for you because your charm has 7 seconds cooldown and her flash is 5 minutes. So it's a good trade. Then you can say, okay, I did my job, you can go home. Very well done. But what she also has is her E, right? She has her E where she shoots herself away. So you have to anticipate that she didn't use that on the dragon. Why would she? Would be pretty dumb if she did that. And you see she's at full mana, so she's very, very probably she has her E. So what you want to do is not charm now. Because if you charm now, the charm will take so long to go and she can just E away. Right? So what you want to do is just flash right into her face and then charm, because then it's very hard for her to dodge. Then she has to flash. And your third ult dash, you want to use defensively and to reposition for your Q. Okay? So you're going to stand here, you're going to charm her, Q her, the Q is going to fly like that, Caitlyn is going to try to dodge it, and then you're going to reposition with the Q here, and then she's dead. Then she's dead. If you hit charm, if you hit Q and W, you always hit, she's dead. And then you get a reset, and then you can fly away. And then you're fine. However, exactly this happens. You charm, it's very slow, it's very predictable, and the Caitlyn can easily just dodge it with her E, which she did. So you didn't hit her, she's still at exactly the same life. Now you're also using your Q, which is very bad because it's not gonna hit her. And now Lee Sin comes in. So you only hit her so far with your ult dash, with one ult dash. And this ends in your death, because you didn't hit it. Now you're in this awkward situation where you just have to walk to your own death. I mean, he doesn't hit, which is good, but Caitlyn probably has ult. Yeah, she's level 6, full mana, she has ult. And then, yes, then you die here. Okay, so technically you see what you should have done different. The play itself was a good play. Right? Roaming bot now. It was really good because you had the push and then you went dragon. That was really good idea. The problem was the execution of it. But don't you worry at all. It's just like practice makes the master. And you will very, very soon be a very good Ahri. I'm so sure about that. So let's go a bit ahead. You're back on lane. Okay, so what we saw, he used his shield again and his shadow form. So what you can do is harass him very aggressively. You decide to go for last hits, which is also very fine. Now what happened? He has his Q. You hit a beautiful charm, no question. So what you should do in this situation is, after hitting the charm, you hit the Q, and then you walk away. You walk. No auto attack, maybe W to give yourself movement speed, but this is very dangerous for you. Because, yeah, you turn around to give him an auto attack. You saw that? So you were like... You were doing a beautiful combo. You were doing a beautiful combo, and then you turned around to give it one more auto attack. And this is how he hits you. Second Q normally for you is the time to say goodbye. Bye-bye. Second Q, I don't even fight you here, you know? But you hit this, which is great. And you proc electrocute, so all your job is done. You did beautiful. And now you have to walk away. What are you doing? Why are you trying to give him an auto attack? The auto attack is not gonna make any difference. You hit him again, you give him an auto attack, and he's just going to fall in you. And you still won the trade, but if this was a little bit better player, you would have probably lost the trade here. Again, his Q's up. Very good poke, though. You landed a very good Q, but after hitting the Q, you walk away. Why are you here? Like, why are you standing on the minion? Like, I get it, you want the last hit, but he can all-in you again. Okay, so two things happened here. First of all, you ignored his Q again. If he doesn't knock you up here, he used his ultimate, yeah. But if he doesn't knock you up here, you survive long enough so that he also dies, because he almost died under turret. Second, when he has ultimates and you don't, because you used it against the Caitlyn, you have to play very, very defensively. You don't have ultimate, so you're basically level 5 right now. Not stats-wise, but abilities-wise. You're level 5 versus level 9. So this is very, very dangerous. What you want to do in that situation is play very safe. Because if you have ultimate again, and he does this clown thing, because he didn't play it well. But if he engages you, and you have your ultimate, you just dash away and deal damage with the dash, right? And look how much HP he had. So you would have killed him. You would have killed him if you had ultimate. So you really have to play very respectful if you don't have ultimate. This is, you remember when I talked about the first big power spike? Level 1 to level 2? The second very important power spike is from level 5 to level 6. It's a very, very important power spike because ultimate is just so strong. You suddenly get an ultimate ability. You get one more ability than the enemy. You cannot lose. If you play it well, you cannot lose. You cannot. By default, you just cannot lose it. I'm coughing the whole time. So that's that. And the second thing is the level 2 to level 3. Because then at level 3, you finally have all 3 abilities. So this is also a power spike. It's not that strong, but it's very important for melee champions because then, like a Katarina, for example, or a Kali, they have all the abilities they need to jump on you and damage you. So you really need to be careful of the level 3. Okay, but now let's just keep going. You're at 0 for... I skipped quite some stuff, I think, right? Yes. Did you die 3 times already? You died once in lane, twice in lane? Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I just skipped a lot without wanting to. Okay, so you're 0-2-0. After this, you're 0-3-0. I remember that. Okay, this we watched. Now the lane is over, RP. Usually the lane is over. It's 0-3-0. There's nothing you can do anymore. Here, 0-3-0. So the laning phase is over. I would just check, since I saw that you're going 0-4, I would just check why. This is dangerous. You just saw Lee Sin walking back there. You should not face check it. You should not check with your face. This is very dangerous. He could just like go all in on you. So what you want to do is walk here and place the ward here over the wall. So at least you're a little bit safer and closer to the turret. Because if Lee Sin is still in here, you're very much dead. So this is what we call face check, because you look at the bush with your face in it, and we never want to do that. So against a good player, now it's over. You have no chance anymore. 0-3 is very, very, very tough against a Yone. Okay, so you get ganked, you have to ult. This is very bad. Why? Because now Yone has ult and you don't. So this is a very awkward situation. So how do you want to play this, RP? Is that you stay here and you clear all the waves and that's it. You don't do anything else. You just farm the wave. You farm the wave until Yone decides to suicide into your tower or whatever. You don't play aggressive. You don't leave tower anymore. If you're 0-3, you still have enough AP to really well-lasted minions. I see you deal a lot of damage. This is the only thing you want to do. So for you, there's no reason to go past this line now. Except for you're being ganked, like your jungler is coming. But it's a trundle, so it's gonna be very hard. Because if Yone decides to ult you here, you're dead. Q, you disrespect it once more. Instead of walking here with his Q up, his third Q, you walk in the middle of it. He plays it really bad. Luckily, he plays it really bad, but you could have been dead here. Very well done. Did you see? Auto tech from you, turret shot, auto tech from you. Good job. I don't think that you have to back here. But since Yone is back, it's a good call. Yes, very good call, actually. Yone also went back, so you can also go back. That's a good idea. Okay, so let's just see the last death. Oh, okay, very important. RP, if you miss a charm on a melee with a dash, you just missed the charm. For you, there's only one direction. It's in this direction. It's back to your tower. Because now you're totally defenseless, or you have to ult again. And this would be very sad. And you died with having your ultimate. So here you were a bit greedy. You thought you would probably not die. And you kept on your ult. You have to immediately ult. Oh, it's a bug. I don't know, but I think you have ult. So, missing charm, only this way, only this way. This is the worst which can happen. It's your security, is the charm. And if it's gone, Q. That's a lot of damage. Okay, so here the lane is pretty over, as we can see, and GG. Thank you so much that you played a ranked game for me, because here in a ranked game, people are tryharding, you know? Then it's not as random as in a normal game. I hope that you learned a lot and that you can fix a little bit, and maybe, I don't know, in a month or two, we can do this again, and I will review it for you again. Sorry for my voice, sorry for all the coughing. I hope you enjoyed it, and